Hello gamers, Pet here. Welcome to another video about The Division 2. I'm mostly making this video because I'm still playing this game and I want to show you more of the graphics. Yeah, I know it's a bit superficial, to talk about something or someone looks, right? But the game really looks fabulous. And right now it's kind of getting in the morning. It was dark when I loaded the game, so I decided, hey, let's make a video about me liberating this control point, which basically it's something that you must do in order to liberate an area, basically. So let's just do it. Since the last video, I upgraded my weapons. I mostly got this one, which is like a classic rifle, and it's only 6 bullets, but I was like, yeah, okay, let's just use it and try it out until I get something better. I think I can just snipe some of the enemies head off, and then if they get too close, I will just switch to the Tommy gun, go like that. And again, I'm not bothering too much about the loot and the weapons until level 30. And the thing is that probably when I will reach level 30, I will not be playing this game because I will move to something else. I'm not sure. So these are the enemies. I can actually call for allies to help me, and I will do that because sometimes those things get a little bit messy, and I will just start to shoot. Ah, come on. Okay, one more bullet. There is a guy there. Okay, headshot. Okay, they kind of threw a Molotov, which is a little bit annoying. And let's actually change our position to be sure that we don't get flanked and shit like that. Because sometimes you can get overwhelmed with enemies. I missed that. See, this is why I like Sniper, because they get pretty static when you fight like this, and it's pretty easy to just point for their head and just shoot. And as I said, in case you get overwhelmed, you just switch to a machine gun, like I'm going to do now. And I'm just going to also throw up one of that hill hive, or however it's called. It's kind of looks like a grenade, but it's not a grenade. Is that guy going to come? No. Another headshot. I also unlocked some skills. Something that I didn't show the last video is the skills. That we're kind of going to get all the skills anyway. But I unlocked pretty early on to get extra experience when I'm doing a headshot, and then you're also able to get extra experience when you have more enemies dying of an explosion on stuff like that. Come on, dude, come on. This is the moment where I sometimes reload. There are still some enemies there, and 2 of them on top. But oh, okay. That's one of those cars. I actually got hit by one of like this, yeah. One of the classes of the enemy is those kind of, I don't know, the tech guy or something like that, and he's able to spawn. I'm kind of missing him. Okay, more enemies. Switching to the machine gun. Where are they? There. Oh, I almost died. You see? I wasn't... Oh shit. This guy explodes! Yeah, it's easy to be, not that careful, and then you are like, oops. Oops, and then the good thing is that I've asked for reinforcements, and if I would have died, I would have been able to spawn at one of those allies NPCs, right? Okay. Let me make sure to show you the gun also. The pistol, I mean. Let's heal just to be sure that I'm not going to die. I need to defend the control point, so I kind of killed... hey, look. I kind of killed the enemies that were here, and now I'm getting swamped by enemies. That's why actually those guys spawned over there. And now I have to kill the enemy leader, and he's going to come from that location. And now I need to be sure that I will also use my grenade. The hive for heals, and where's the enemy leader? Probably is that one. Okay, I haven't killed that guy, but ah! It's it does get intense a bit sometimes. I'm also a little bit less careful right now. Okay, there's the boss. There's the boss. There's the boss. I'm not used. Wait. I'm a bit stupid because I left my defensive position, and I usually like to go on, you know, higher places that are easier to defend. So this is why I'm getting flanked by the enemy. Okay. And they are also reinforcing, or no, I captured it. No, they are coming. Kind of like a weird spot, reinforcements, and then I also got it. Weird. Let me actually flank them. Sometimes it's good to just go out and try to flank them, then just play too safely and wait for their heads to pop out before you can. Okay. So this was a resource convoy, or what was this? Let's actually pick up the loot. Yeah, there is a resource convoy coming in. Let's see what that is. I noticed those popping up at... Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. I noticed those popping up after I've done some kind of mission, and I haven't been able to tackle them to see what is that. But basically, you get control. Like this one is it's a friendly resource convoy, and that one was an, you know, enemy kind of control point. So where is the... I have to enter the supply room. This is not, it's just loot. Let's see where it is. Restocking. Okay, that is where the supply room is. It's where you get lots and lots of loot. Like this. Some epic gloves. Oh! A high-end... a high-end machine gun. That one is actually... I haven't used those, but I'm curious to use. Let's actually just equip it for the fun of it. Let's mod it. Suppress an enemy that is not currently suppressed, grants plus 5 weapon damage for 10 seconds. Max attack is 5 and plus 10% rate of fire, and while holstered you are able to resist 1 ensnare effect. You do... When you do, you gain immune for 5 seconds. Okay, I'm not sure. There are, you know, some stats that I haven't dealt with. Let's do the accuracy one, because and the reload speed for this weapon is good, I guess. And let's... it does say to secure the equipment of the... But I don't see the equipment. Or do you guys see the equipment? Oh, another thing that I'm going to do, it is one of the reasons why I liberated this control point, is that this officer, you can talk to him. Dude, You can stop, dude. Sir, please. Ah, come on. You basically have the projects, right? So I have to resupply a friendly control point in Foggy Bottom, which is this area where I just liberated this control point, right? So I had to give him like 50 resources. So he will be happy. Maybe that thing bugged because they kind of came when I already freed this location, so... Okay, as you can see, I'm really full with water, food, and what are those? I forgot. And those, and this is why I wasn't able to loot. So it's good to just get rid of those and help the control points. You also get experience, and I also unlock this skill that's giving me detection too, which means donating enough resources to the control points activates better detection of hostiles on a 20-meter radius for 10 minutes. So that's actually good. So if I quit this, as you can see, I have a debuff on the UI. It's below the bullets. So where should I go now? I could do this is a mission giver over here, or I could just try to find. Let's try to find this cage. They are getting a little bit more challenging because the cage are hidden behind a little bit of some puzzle elements, and you know, to keep this video short, if it's too complicated, I will just move the video. I don't know. But I do want to try to... Oh, kind of nice. This weapon thing feels kind of nice. Let's actually also try to use it. Can we use it on some enemies? We can actually try to go here and see what that question mark is. I love doing that. Okay, so it's a propaganda broadcast, which is a type of events. I will just try to take them by surprise. This weapon is actually fairly interesting. You also have a melee hit when you press tab. So I just activated the broadcast tower, right? The propaganda broadcast. So I'm doing an override, and now I'm going to get swarmed by enemies. And you remember in the first video I said that it sometimes feels like a rail shooter, but I'm not on rails, but I'm just, you know, hiding behind the cover, and the enemies come, and I'm just like shooting them, and it feels great. It's actually fairly enjoyable. I'm not sure if I can. So progress has been halted, and what I need to do is kill one enemies will drop a key, that one. So I have to receive the key, retrieve the key, and I will come on, fire, go. Okay. Now I have to go again. Hey, I'm burning, but the fire was not burning anymore. What the hell? Now I have to access this again, and now I'm... The control is going to be restoring broadcast again, and I'm going to get swamped by enemies again. And this is kind of like how this mission is going, this event. I mean, it's not really a mission. They are fairly static and not that interesting, which is fine actually, because there are other interesting things. I have this tendency to reload, and I have 200 bullets in the magazine. And I have to kind of restore this again, and now it's going to be done. Broadcast restored, and I got some experience, and I got some gloves or whatever were that. So this is kind of what I'm doing. I haven't done I still have to do some main missions, like 3 of them. For the past, I don't know, 3-4 hours, I've only been doing, you know, like side activities like that. And this is kind of like a good trap. I mean, no, not good trap, but it is a trap where you do a lot of side missions and you forget about the main stories, and the main story kind of gets diluted, and you kind of know you are not feeling the game anymore. This happens with a lot of RPGs and so on. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. See you soon. Goodbye.